Kindness is often misunderstood as always being agreeable, saying yes to every request or avoiding conflict to keep the peace. But true kindness is not about being a doormat or sacrificing our own needs to make others comfortable. It's about showing up authentically with honesty and care, even when it's hard. Brené Brown reminds us clear is kind. Unclear is unkind. Avoiding directness in the name of being nice isn't kindness, it's avoidance. When we're unclear or overly accommodating, we set others up for confusion and resentment, damaging trust in the long run. Kindness requires courage. It's not easy to say no, express a boundary, or give someone honest feedback. These moments can feel uncomfortable, but they are essential to fostering real connection and respect. Being soft in the sense of avoiding discomfort might seem compassionate in the moment, but it often leads to deeper harm for ourselves and for others. True kindness balances empathy with integrity. It allows us to care for others while respecting our own needs and limits. By embracing this balance, we can show up with greater authenticity and build relationships that are not only compassionate, but also rooted in mutual respect and trust. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as overexposing ourselves, sharing every detail of our lives, or being completely open without discretion. However, vulnerability isn't about airing our deepest secrets to everyone we meet. Instead, it's about embracing our imperfections, acknowledging our struggles, and being authentic in moments that matter. It's the courage to show up as we are, even when we're uncertain or afraid, and still engage with others in a meaningful way. Being vulnerable means being honest about our emotions, but it also means setting limits on how much we share and with whom. It's about choosing to be real and open without losing ourselves in the process. When we show vulnerability, we let others see our humanity, which fosters connection. But vulnerability must be balanced with self-awareness and self-care. Vulnerability is not about being open to everyone's judgment or criticism. It's about allowing ourselves to be seen by those who can hold space for us. It's about having the courage to lean into discomfort and embrace growth, even when it feels risky. True vulnerability is not overexposure. It's a measured risk that builds deeper trust, empathy, and authentic relationships with others while protecting our own well-being. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships, yet they're often misunderstood as barriers or walls meant to shut people out. In reality, boundaries are the framework that allows love and respect to thrive. They are the invisible lines we draw to protect our emotional, mental, and physical well-being, and they communicate to others what is acceptable and what isn't. Without boundaries, we risk losing ourselves in the process of loving others. We may give too much, say yes when we mean no, or allow others to overstep our limits, all in the name of maintaining harmony. But boundaries are not just about protecting ourselves, they are also about honoring and respecting others. When we set clear boundaries, we allow people to engage with us in ways that are healthy and respectful. We provide a space where trust and mutual respect can grow, because we show others that we value ourselves enough to uphold our own needs. Brené Brown has often said daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. Setting boundaries can be uncomfortable at first, but they are an act of self-respect and ultimately an act of love. When we honor our own limits, we invite deeper, more authentic connections with others. Choosing courage over comfort is one of the most transformative decisions we can make in our lives. It means stepping into discomfort with the knowledge that growth is waiting on the other side. In a world that values ease and instant gratification, it's easy to shy away from the difficult conversations, decisions, and risks that come with true personal and relational growth. But comfort often breeds complacency, while courage fosters change, connection, and authenticity. Courage doesn't mean acting without fear, it means acknowledging our fears and still moving forward. It's about leaning into moments that challenge us, knowing they are the very spaces where we discover our strength. Whether it's standing up for ourselves, setting a boundary, or expressing vulnerability, choosing courage often feels like stepping into the unknown. But it's in those moments that we find our most profound sense of purpose and clarity. The reality is, staying in our comfort zones can keep us stuck, preventing us from evolving into the people we're meant to be. Courage pushes us to confront the uncomfortable truths, have the tough conversations, and make decisions that align with our values, even when they're hard. It's not about avoiding discomfort, it's about embracing it and trusting that the outcome will be worth the challenge. Wholehearted living is not about perfection or always getting things right. It's about embracing balance in all areas of our lives. It requires us to show up as our authentic selves, vulnerable, courageous, and imperfect, while maintaining a sense of boundaries and self-respect. This balance is crucial because it allows us to love deeply without losing ourselves in the process. It means having the strength to stand firm in our beliefs, yet the openness to be flexible when necessary. It's about living fully without sacrificing our peace. We must embrace both the light and the dark parts of our experiences. We don't deny our struggles or avoid discomfort. Instead, we allow ourselves to feel fully while also practicing self-compassion and care. Balance isn't about perfect harmony. It's about the ability to navigate life's ups and downs while staying true to our values and needs. In this journey, it's essential to strike a healthy equilibrium between work and rest, giving and receiving, speaking and listening. When we allow ourselves to be whole and human, we create a life that's rich in connection, purpose, and joy. Wholehearted living is not an end goal, but an ongoing process of balance, growth, and grace.